How in the world does this ESPN personality think that this jersey is a Shedeur Sanders jersey?
So the jersey, let's get into it, because obviously this ties to one Shedeur Sanders who balled out in his first preseason.
This is the problem with ESPN. These are the kind of people they hire.
But I think Caitlyn represented, and again, some of this to me probably is not fair to her because it was not anything that she said or was truly based on her personality, but she was a white girl from the middle of America. And so she represented a whole lot to a lot of people.
They make everything about race. When she was talking about the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese flagrant foul situation, she said if the roles were reversed, it would basically be an outcry of black on white racism. They celebrate Leah Thomas during Women's History Month.
In 2022, swimmer Leah Thomas became the first transgender athlete to win an NCAA Division I championship by winning the 500 freestyle. The Texas native competed for 3 seasons on the men's swim team at the University of Pennsylvania. She began her transition after her sophomore season, and after a gap year due to the pandemic that forced the Ivy League to cancel all sports. Thomas made her debut as a member of the women's team in December 2021.
Being trans is not a choice. I didn't have any other choice because not transitioning was not leading me anywhere.
She competed amidst criticism from the swimming community, competitors, and teammates. She said she hopes her persistence serves a larger purpose.
People will say, oh, she just transitioned, so she would have an advantage, so she could win. I transitioned to be happy.
Also, too, you got plenty of people like Duncan that is talking about the Don't Say Gay bill.
Legislation happening in Florida and across other states as well that are targeting our LGBTQI plus communities. Many of our colleagues here at ESPN have planned and organized a walkout that will be happening at 3 p.m. Eastern today. And to be honest with you, we thought we were going to come here today and really celebrate a sport that has meant so much and done so much, including for so many in the LGBTQI plus communities. But we understand the gravity of this legislation and also how it is affecting so many families across this country. And because of that, our allyship is going to take a front seat. And with that, we're going to pause in solidarity.
You got Mina Kimes that's taking photos with then mayoral electoral candidate Karen Bass. After ESPN said, we're not going to allow that from our personalities, they tell certain personalities they can talk about left-wing politics, insert that into a sports conversation.
Well, listen, being on this show has been a privilege and a platform, and I know it's my last time on it, and I want to say something worthy of that privilege and platform, and that is this, that trans kids deserve to play sports.
Racially divide people and divide people upon political lines, but people like Sage Steele get pushed out because they're conservative. Sam Ponder just sat down with Sage Steele and confirmed she got fired because she doesn't believe that men should be in women's sports.
No, I still feel scary. I feel scary right now. I'm like talking to one of my best friends, I'm like sweating because I'm not used to talking about anything outside of sports. You are trained in that company, especially certain people. You are not allowed to speak about any other issue. You're not allowed to go on other shows. You're not like just stick to the script, and the script is sports. And I did that. I wanted to do that. Like I that was my world. All I knew was sports. Like that. But I thought this was sports. We're talking about female collegiate athletes, Olympic athletes. And it's wrong to shine a spotlight on that and give another voice, another opinion. I wasn't against debate or healthy discussion. I just didn't want anybody telling me like, no, you can't talk about that. Yeah. You can't. And I wasn't even really giving my own opinions about it more as much as I was saying, listen to these girls. They're in the locker rooms. Why do their opinions not deserve a platform?
And Ashley Brewer got pushed out after she was reprimanded for posting a photo with a Republican. They're fine with left-wing politics. They're fine with race baiters like Monica McNutt. They're fine with people like Monica McNutt that clearly have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to sports. And that's why people are tuning out from ESPN. That's why we miss the Stuart Scotts. That's why we actually like people like Scott Van Pelt, because he keeps it real and he keeps it about sports. He's not trying to racially divide people. He's not trying to divide people upon political lines. He wants you to tune into the network and watch sports and enjoy sports and not feel like this is just another political news network that happens to talk about sports here and there. If you like this kind of content, make sure to give me a follow, comment, let me know what you think about this and how far ESPN has fallen. God bless.